this is Shaik Ghouse. Today we are going to discuss first unit personality development. In that personality development, reading A, attitude is altitude. Generally, when we get up from the bed, everybody we scratch our arms. With the help of arms, we can scratch our body where we are getting that itching. When you see your loved ones also, you run towards them and you wrap your arms around them. In the same way, legs also, with the help of your legs, you can kick that pebble down, run, walk, surfing, everything. You can do that. But my question is, to do all these words, the arms and the limbs are important or not? Exactly important. At least we can't imagine, we can't do that without arms and legs, all these words. But one person, he did all these things without arms and legs. That person is none other than Nick Vujicic. But this defect never stops to him to get a success. A 26 years old man, he plays golf, football and surfing. Actually, he is a torso. Torso means the main part of the body, not including head, arms or legs. Nick has a small foot on his left hip. With the help of that small foot, he can balance himself. He can write with the pen and type and pick the things between the toes. Actually, this is very hard. It is very difficult to everyone. Nick himself, he called that small foot as chicken drumstick. He was born in Melbourne, Australia. Present he lives in Los Angeles. Nick not only plays water sports but also golf. He plays golf with a club tucked under the chin. He is a huge fan of English Premier League. English Premier League means England's primary football league. His parents decided to send him to that mainstream school. He felt very sad why my parents were taking this kind of the decision. After he realized my parents were taking good decision to send me the mainstream school. That the interesting thing is here, when Nick was born in the hospital, to see him, his father shocked because he never seen that kind of babies without arms and the legs. When he saw to the Nick in the hospital, father left from the hospital to vomit. In the same way, mother was also distressed to see to her baby. His disability became without any medical explanation because it is a very rare disease called phocomelia. Nick's parents also, they have been trying to know why it's happened in their life. His mother was nurse. At the pregnancy time, she took a very care. But the Nick was born like that. Nick's mother blamed herself. Why the God has played a trick on me? As a nurse, I have taken all that care. His parents, to make the Nick independent, they did a lot of things. They did a lot of hard work to make him independent. His father taught to him how to swim at the age of 18 months. He is a huge fan of that English Premier League. Nick's father was an accountant and computer programmer. He taught to his little son how to type with his toe. His mother invented a special device which it helps to him to hold pen and pencil. Nick's parents, they know very well it is very risky to send to his little son to the mainstream school. But they have taken a strong decision to send to his son to the mainstream school. After that, Nick realized and said, what my parents were taken, the decision made me independent. He got a degree in financial planning and real estate. It was very difficult, but the degree made to him independent, he said. Parents, they know very well it is very risky to send to his son to the mainstream school because many students, they started to bully or tease to his son. But they have taken the strong decision they must send to his son to the mainstream school. When he went to the school, many students, they started to bullying and tease to him. He had an electric wheelchair. It helps to him to move one place to another place. A team of members, they helped him. One day Nick was depressed and he went to his mom and said, Mom, I wanted to kill myself. Why the God has played a trick on me? He started to blame the God. In case my parents were not there, who will take care of me? Then my life should be horrible. Without depending on others, himself, he brushed his teeth and combed his hair, but mostly all the things he was doing. But he has some impossible things. Nick, at the age of 10, he attempted for the suicide. Himself, he decided to drown into the bath. Luckily, it was unsuccessful. At the time, he thought himself, when a person he don't have an aim to achieve that aim, when a person he don't have that strength or the courage, his life is waste. That's why he has taken that kind of the decision to drown himself in the water. In this difficult situation, he overcome and he became as a symbol, international symbol for triumph over adversity. See that? How it's possible? In his words he said, with the help of my parents, with the help of the relatives, with the help of the religions, it meant to me to become an international symbol for triumph over adversity. At the age of 13, Nick read one article which was published in a newspaper. In that newspaper, one disabled person, he did great things and helping to others. God has made me like this. I will give that courage to other people. Nick decided to be thankful what he has, not to get angry what he hasn't. One day Nick, he stood in front of the mirror and said, world knows I don't have arms and legs, but I have beautiful eyes. They never take away the beauty of my eyes. Then Nick decided to concentrate something on what he has, not to think about what he hasn't. In 1990, Nick won Australian Young Citizen of the Year award for his bravery and perseverance. One day Nick was in a car. Nick's car was stopped at that traffic signal. In the traffic signal, one young girl was looking at him interestingly. She can see only head of Nick. Then he decided to do some fun. Then from his seat, he rotated 360 degrees spin. After seeing that young girl, she didn't understand what is going on there. After seeing that, immediately she sped off from the place. He began traveling the world and he went to the Hawaii and met surfing master Bethany Hamilton, who had been beaten up by a shark at the age of 12. She was amazing. She taught to him how to surf. First, he was very terrified, and slowly he learned. It was very comfortable to him. Within 48 hours, he learned how to do that 360 degree spin on the board. That got him that front page Surfer magazine within 48 hours. No one has done before this. A very low center of the gravity. For this, it's possible to him to spin 360 degrees spin on that skateboard. Nick moved to Los Angeles in the year of 2007. Then he decided to travel all over the world to motivate to the people. In the year of 2009, he visited South Africa and Middle East. In the year of 2008, he got that great change in his life. How it was? In 2008, a beautiful girl, Miyahara, she attended for one meeting. There, Nick also came as a guest speaker for that meeting in Texas. Miyahara's mother was a Mexican, father was a Japanese. Miyahara attracted to the Nick's message. After that, they shared their feelings to help the needy people. They became a close friends, and they fell in love, and they finally got that engagement to 2011. At the engagement time, Nick put the engagement ring on Miyahara's finger with his mouth, and he said, "Baby, I love you." Finally, they got married on February 12, 2012. February 13, 2013, they were blessed a healthy baby boy with a full body. Nick and Miyahara wrote an inspirational book. That book name is Love Without Limits. It was published in the year of 2014. If I fail, I try again and again and again. When you do this kind of the things, the situation also turns into the success route. When you get the failures, you never disappoint. You will take as a positive way and start to love yourself, then automatically you will get that success. Finally, Nick said, with his speeches, at least he encouraged to the one person, his life is done. That failure, you never be disappointed. You keep on try, and finally you will get the success, my dear students. That's why you will take that as an inspiration. Nick Witz's story, how he got that a lot of struggles, and finally he became as an international symbol for his success. Now that's why you also try, and finally you will get that success. You will never be disappointed. What? Thank you very much, my dear students.
Shut up and sit down.